least in heaven I can skate.
Hey there everyone, welcome back. So this is Aidan's Impact Part 3, and they actually do an interview with local White Rock, Andyanderson, and we're going to check it out. So let's just watch the interview and see what he has to say about skateboard safety and helmet use.
Vancouver, BC's Andyanderson is thought of as an innovator, a game changer in the skateboarding
That's exactly
world.
what I said.
One of his tricks or traits he hopes catches on is how he always wears a helmet.
There's so many reasons to like skateboarding. It's seriously a meditation. You just try something you haven't done before, you're gonna leave with like a bruise and a scrape and bleeding on the ground, and sometimes that feels good.
Sometimes it is.
Not worth it. It's quite a
Not worth
interesting
It
way
feels
of
good, not worth
living.
Andyanderson
This one's called the spacewalk.
is unique in professional skating for his skills and his headwear.
I always wear a helmet when I skate, no matter what I'm skating. And it's become somewhat of a trademark, you know?
it. Nice.
23-year-old is competing around the world this summer. He's usually the only one over 18 with a helmet.
Skateboarders don't like helmets, and they don't like people that wear helmets.
It's true.
Aidan Schellings, a Seattle 19-year-old, was not wearing a helmet in April when he crashed at Green Lake, fracturing his skull and suffering a traumatic brain injury.
Sucks.
His parents were told he might not walk, talk, or live independently again.
That's the nightmare crash.
Andyanderson is not surprised Aidan, a college student and experienced skater, wasn't wearing a helmet.
It's just not cool. It takes away the danger aspect, which is one of the main pulls of skateboarding.
How cool is it to have half your skull missing?
Aidan's family wants his story told. They
That's
want
insane.
his pictures shared to prevent another tragedy.
Good. Hold that.
Despite doctors' original predictions, Aidan is getting better at a specialty hospital in Denver, Colorado. He can almost walk on his own, and music therapy is improving his speech. But his parents know he'll never be the same, and they blame the sport's reckless attitude.
Yeah, like those are all professionals
The
in
skateboarding
contests.
culture, the skateboarding companies really need to think about what they're doing and quite frankly be held accountable for this.
I should.
I get rejected photos in magazines all the time because it's just not as cool. It's just not as, doesn't
You're
fit their look.
still in
doesn't
magazines
fit
though, so it's
their
okay.
image.
Andyanderson says he would make more money if he ditched his helmet.
Some of the
Really?
sponsors I've ridden for have like really tried to get me to take my helmet off, like running it over with cars, like taking a whiz in my helmet,
That's
like
crazy.
hanging it up on trees and stuff like that. Like people, even my own friends, like don't
Nuts.
necessarily appreciate the helmet.
He's trying to change things.
This is supposed to be my skull.
That's 'cause
I don't know
nobody's
if you
ever
can
been
see the
affected by it.
resemblance.
His board
But,
features a skull
yeah,
wearing
it's
head
got
protection,
a helmet
and
on it.
he's designing his own helmet. Anderson thinks the best way to change the anti-helmet culture is enacting change from within.
Nobody
getting
there
the
has
industry
helmets.
to embrace a
And
new
he's the only
thing,
one.
that helmets are cool.
People
Front
have
foot
the
impossible.
freedom to make a choice whether to wear it or not. And I feel like right now, there's a lot of pressure to not from the industry. And the only person telling
Well-
you to is your mom.
Always been like that.
And well, what else do you listen to from your mom, you know? Like, so
Industry's
you
always
got your
been like
mom
that.
versus all your friends. Who are you gonna listen to?
Andyanderson
True.
hopes to
Exactly.
make Canada's Olympic team for the 2020 Games in Tokyo.
Nice.
They will be the first games to
That'd be
offer
rad.
medals in skateboarding. Anderson says he, of course, will wear a helmet, but competitors over the age of 18 won't have to.
Should be mandatory.
In Vancouver, Drew Mikkelsen, King 5 News.
It's crazy. So yeah, it's just crazy that people would actually take a leak to the extreme of like taking his helmet and running it over the car, and those are his friends and sponsors trying to get him not to wear a helmet, which is like weird because it's like his own safety and it's his own choice. You know, just like Andy, I'm not sure how old he is now. I'm actually 30 and I wear a helmet. There's some local contests and skateboard events competitions that I go to, and I'm actually the only person wearing a helmet. A lot of the kids, everybody there doesn't even wear a helmet. It's your own personal choice, but at the same time, we do need to change the mandatory fact that kids should be protected and wear a helmet because stuff does happen, and it's unfortunate, and it's preventable if we just wear a helmet. Also, the fact that Andy would get paid more if he didn't have a helmet is actually mind blowing. He gets paid already to skate, which is really cool and really like special because a lot of people will never get to that stage ever. So he's actually really up there in the skateboarding world. If you're actually getting paid to skate, that's like pro and really like an honor, next level. And like he said, like if he didn't have a helmet, he'd be getting paid more. But he knows in his heart that it's the safe, the right, and the best thing to do is to wear a helmet. So props to him for keeping, what he believes in and wearing the helmet regardless of what his friends, sponsors, or anybody else says. But look at, Andy, like he's like sponsored by Pal Peralta and a lot of like sponsors. So it's not like he really needs to worry about getting a sponsor and them saying, "Hey, we'll sponsor you if you drop your helmet." He's got like Pal Peralta and a Pro Model and stuff like that. So you can just keep rocking and do what he's doing, and he doesn't have to worry about anybody else, like any other company and sponsor like that, which is really cool. So he's a really privileged in that position, which is really cool. I'm really happy somebody like Andy Anderson has gone big and gone pro and stuff like that because he's always worn a helmet. He probably always will, no matter what, and that's what we need in skateboarding is somebody like that. And we need other people to change their outlooks and to start getting helmets and wearing them. Like I changed my outlook on them. I end up wearing a helmet, so it's really cool that we have that, and it's also really cool that Andy did this interview and tried to bring more helmet awareness. I just wanted to mention, kind of like sideways, kind of off side thing, that if it wasn't for me making these videos, Andy would have never done the interview. Drew actually, the Seattle King 5 News contacted me, and I mentioned Andy Anderson, Mike Vallely, and stuff like that. So they contacted Andy, and they did the interview with him, which is really cool because we need to promote helmet awareness, and all of us skateboarders need to be a community, support each other, and promote it, regardless if we're involved or not. We have to promote each other and support each other and helmet awareness and stuff like that. So I'm just really stoked that Andy got to do it, and he's trying to promote helmet awareness, and he supports Aidan and the whole kind of like wear a helmet, and that's what it's all about, is supporting each other, promoting each other, and trying to get helmet awareness and trying to change the outlook on the skateboard industry and how major companies, magazines, videos, everything basically says no helmets, no safety gear, just completely, balls to the walls, like these guys just throwing themselves down and hurting themselves. And there's a lot of kids that mimic that and they end up hurting themselves really bad, unfortunately, like happened to Aidan. And that's what we need to change. So I really hope Aidan recovers 100%. And hopefully we can change things. Thanks for watching. Comment down below and like this video, and please subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Peace out.